Alright. Wait. Hey guys, Jibber here, and welcome back to Minecraft. That was a little more, was a little more enthusiastic than some of my other intros. Uh, yeah, so you may not have been expecting this today. I've just been pretty busy all day, mostly playing hardcore. I'm gonna have to give you a tour of that world as part of the, Stand-In Saturday series sometime. I'll tell you guys what. That'll be put on the list once I hit 1,000 days in that world. I'm at, I think, 200, going on to 300 now. So it may take a little bit, but you guys will get to see that world. I've been working pretty hard on it. I just got done with the most recent addition to my first major project, which I just don't want to mention anything. I honestly think it would be better for me to wait and show you guys that world until to wait to show that hardcore world to you guys until I'm done with all of the well, not all of the projects I have planned. Once I reach 1,000 days, because a lot's gonna change between what I have now and what I have by then. Like, it took me almost 200 days to beat the Ender Dragon. It's gonna take me a while longer to, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. To get a lot more, like, interesting things outside of just building done. I mean, to be honest, that world, I've kind of followed my more recent gameplay style of not focusing too much on, like, the actual progression of the game and focusing a little more on just having fun. And honestly, I think it's gone well so far. Oh, that bothers me. Am I at 12? I mean, you know what? It's running. How much is it running at? Actually, pretty decently stable. I was actually curious. Maybe later in the episode I'll do this where I try out 32 chunk render distance, because I've been actually doing that a couple of times in my hardcore worlds to get a good view of some of my builds from a distance. It's actually really fun to do that, because you can see how it kind of works in the landscape. What I will tell you about my hardcore world is it is a large biomes world, which I think does help it feel a little more unique compared to, you know, like this world, and what probably makes me want to that probably also gives me more motivation to play this, or to play my, like, personal hardcore world than my hardcore series world, which is probably never coming back. And even my original hardcore world on this laptop, which I have not touched in a while. But I think, or at the very least, that's what helped to begin with. What's really helping now is I've put a lot of effort into that hardcore world. And so there is, like, I spent so much time working on it that I feel like to abandon it would just be kind of a tragedy, you know? More of a tragedy than just dying in it. Plus, I already have so many more plans that I actually now feel capable of putting into motion. That's the other thing. My personal hardcore world has been kind of an exercise in building. I forgot to start the goddamn stopwatch. I've had it sitting in front of me this entire time. I thought I started it, but I guess I didn't. That's my bad. it's been kind of an exercise in building. Because, you know, I'm not the greatest at building. I just tried to press 2 to point like I was in Lethal Company. I play those... There's some games I play too much. Lethal Company might be one of them at this point. Right, I don't, but... I gotta get used to the new storage. I really do. No wait, it's this one. So, first off, what I want to do is I want to get a view. I want to see the view from my balcony at 32 chunk render distance. And I want to use that and imagine what I want to see next in this world. And while this is loading, I guess I could just say a couple of other things. So, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I don't remember if I talked about this in a video or not, but, you know, a new trailer for that came out. I was already planning on getting it, because I thought it might be fun to have both a Sonic Racing and a Mario Racing game on my Switch 2. And boy, is that going to be expensive now that the prices have been revealed. But you know what? I'm hopefully getting a job soon, so I'll deal with it. I'll deal with that when I get to it. At least I'm living with my parents for the first couple of years of my college career, so I just really have to pay for books, and that's it. The main thing is the character reveals. Like, it was kind of crazy. So I was already shocked seeing Hatsune Miku as a playable character in a Sonic Racing game. And then they showed off Joker from Persona 5, and I was like, wow. Okay, cool. And then they showed off as, like, a DLC, which is why it's gonna be more expensive than, Mario Kart World for me. Oh, they're doing the... Oh man, I just watched an Iron Golem die. That does not feel nice. It's just nice to look at the view, honestly. I think it's all loaded in by now. Yeah, this is honestly just a good view. I don't know though. I don't really have. This isn't. I guess more what I was talking about was getting a view of my base from far away. What I really like about my hardcore world is that the whole build feels, I guess the best word would be coherent. And while I don't want that entirely for my hardcore world, it still would be nice to have a base that looks good from a while. I don't know. Do I have... I don't know if I have sugarcane anywhere. I was gonna fly off. But... I don't know, Okay, I have a bit of sugarcane. There we go. Okay. I just want to give myself a good vantage point, so I think I'll just pillar up from the top of this. this isn't like too terribly far, but it might. You know what? I did actually see something that might work. The 32 chunk running distance. I don't know for sure though. If I go over to the savannah, I don't know, the terrain around my base is like extraordinarily flat. You know? Ow. Not what I was trying to do. Okay, maybe this will work? If I pillar up a bit and turn my render distance up to 32 chunks. Will I see my base in the distance? I really like views like this. I think my base should be rendered. Yeah, there we go. This is about what I was looking for. See, I don't know, this is still not a good angle though. It just sucks that my the front of my base is facing the ocean, but I guess it is a good angle since you can kind of see the storage room as well. Do I have a... I don't think I have a spyglass on me. No. It's fine. I'll just... that's the closest I can get. So you can see my base. You can even see the storage room. And I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much, I guess. I think I said I was going to give it some thought, but I never did. I don't really know what I want to build in this world. I want to build something, and I want it to be cool and look nice and actually serve a purpose, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'll fly back and I'll figure something out. I guess I did say, I don't know, I'll work on terrain around my base for now. I did say I wanted to work on that a little, making it like nicer, maybe a little grassier. I don't have music on. I forgot. Wait, 50. Can I see the jungle from my base? I don't think I can. Yeah, no. I'm sure I have a spyglass, right? No? Really? That's weird. Okay, well. Maybe I had one that got lost somewhere or something. I don't know. I feel like I should have one, but whatever, I'll craft another. The spyglass is one of my favorite additions, especially when you turn up your render distance. It really does make you feel like an explorer of sorts. Like you see something that interests you off in the distance and you just get to zoom in. Really is a nice view. And I get a good view of the sunrise, I will say that. I think I'll title this episode Indecision. Ooh, that actually looks like a good place to get a view from this angle. The other angle I wanted to look at it from. So let's go ahead and do that. Genuinely, an actually decent hill is something the terrain around, or like the area around my base, seems to be sorely lacking. And I'm glad there's at least one. You know? I missed. Ow. Landed a little hard there. Okay, so you can't see the mobs or anything. It's like... I don't know. I feel like I should clear out the forest a little bit. It's a little too bushy. The random trees can go. A better view of my old house would be nice. Other than that, I don't know. I think I really did not get myself set up very well in this world, to be honest. I guess one other big difference is how much care I take with everything in my hardcore world. Because of how much effort I've put into it, I've also, like, aside from just doing building and stuff, I put a lot of effort into setting up, like, all of the necessary facilities and stuff for myself, like villager trading and all that, and I haven't really done that here. I got one mending book and one unbreaking book for my elytra, but my armor's not well off at all. Like, it's honestly kind of embarrassing. So I think what I'll do I have another... Okay. Whatever, I'll turn that into a slab and grab some sticks. And craft more sticks. I'm gonna turn down my render distance too, so I'm not lagging as bad. I mean, that just generally is a good idea in this world. Like, I feel like I could do a lot with this area if I really put in the effort. I don't know. I'll figure something out, I guess. I haven't really come up with many ideas for this world. This world has just been kind of an adventure. And that's it. Like, nothing more. So I don't really know. I really don't know. Oh, didn't I say I wanted to turn this little area right here into a bigger pond, actually? I may as well do that. I just remembered. I'm gonna get to work on that. I don't want it to be shallow either, so I'll keep that one there. Sure. I'm just gonna say that looks good enough. Then I'll get a water bucket and I'll fill it in. I mean, at the very least, it'll be an infinite water source, so... You know. Okay. Well, at least we're doing something this episode. I might honestly cut it off short. I don't know. It's just not the same when I don't feel like there's anything I really, really want to do. Maybe I should work on a better farm, too. That feels like something that would be good. Alright. And there's layer 2. So far, so good. Okay. Well, that's something. Now what? I feel like... Oh. Whoops. I feel like I should put something here. You know what? I'll also take down all of the different trees I have around, because that's probably not helping things. It's kind of just taking up space. That could be used for other stuff. And probably will be in the future, once I actually have the plans figured out. Which I guess I'll actually do this time, you know? Oh, right, for now, I'm just gonna dump all this in here. I don't even have feather falling, jeez. Well... just clear out the junk from my inventory. Oh, right, I haven't finished smelting the iron, have I? I guess I'll get that started again. It's a lot of iron, so it'll absolutely take a while for it to finish, but you know, again, once again, just like last time, I have stuff I can do while I wait, so shouldn't be too difficult. Now, do I have a... I don't have a diamond axe. I have a lot of diamonds, though. That's the other thing. I am way richer in terms of, like, raw materials in this than I am in my hardcore world, but in terms of, like, actual builds and other stuff like that, I am kind of just, like, I don't have anything in this world. You know? It's just weird. Also, I probably... Oh, right. Right here. Man, I gotta remember these things. Okay. Guess it wouldn't hurt to start this. Oh yeah. Uh, I know this one's definitely coming out really late. Like, this is probably coming out past 11. Scratch that. This is definitely coming out past 11. Or at least around 11. But I have to say, I am still trying to keep a fairly consistent upload schedule. Wednesdays are still kind of up in the air. I don't know if that'll be Lethal Company every week. I feel like Lethal Company might just be scattered around, since my friends and I do a lot of Lethal Company. Like, sometimes every night of a week we will play Lethal Company, and it only takes like 1 to 2 sessions of Lethal Company for me to have a video, or like a big clip ready to edit down. And you know, that's a bit of an issue when when I'm trying to keep as much as I can on camera. There might also be a point where some stuff has happened off camera, and I guess I'll just try to explain that. But I also like keeping my Lethal Company games on camera now, because Lethal Company is a very funny game. Like, obviously it's scary. I get very scared by it a lot of the time. But it's also fucking hilarious. Even when bad stuff happens to me, I can never... It's never to the point where I'm, like, mad about it later. When I'm watching it back and editing. When I'm watching it back and editing, it is still funny. And I'm glad it's that way. Is that another... Okay, that's one more sapling. I have to stay on top of grabbing the saplings here, because I don't want to have to grab more. Okay, that should be all the ones I need. See if I can get any extras. There's a chance you guys will get a Lethal Company upload tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet. I'm gonna try to get all of the clips I currently have edited over the course of this week. So if you get other uploads coming out late, that's probably why, because I'm still working towards that goal. I'm being a little silent. I've kind of run out of things to say, I guess. I'm not great at commentary on my own. I don't know if you've noticed, but pretty bad at it. Okay, there we go. That's... Oh, that's more than what I need. Okay, cool. I'm not even worried about cherry, since I always get like an overabundance of cherry saplings back. Like, that has never been a real issue. How long have I been playing in this world, actually? 121 days. That's actually less than my hardcore world. Wow. I mean, I guess I did take like a big hiatus from this world, and I only play it once a week. Hello. Just a moment. Okay. You know what? I know I'm getting rid of these now, but I think what I may end up doing later on is making an actual area of my base dedicated to farming trees. No, like, auto farms. I don't like automatic tree farms, because I enjoy cutting down the trees myself. It's kind of satisfying. Sure, it takes longer, but, like, come on. You can't not enjoy just... I mean, especially with the noises, the sounds of some trees, like the cherry tree. It's got really good sounds. Really good breaking sounds, even for the leaves. Okay. There we go. There we go. Cool. That's cherry done. So now all I have left is those 3 bamboo stalks and this big ass mangrove tree. Okay. This one's gonna be the hardest one. Oh yeah, I really need a silk touch pick or something so that I can... Ow. You know what? Taking the easy way. Heal up first before attempting to land. Because I don't have any armor on. Gotta remember I took it all off. Maybe not the best decision, but, you know, at least I'm not damaging it anymore. Wow. No, I didn't miss anything, okay. Oh, right, and the acacia tree. I forgot about that one. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that. Getting a decent amount of bamboo. Or I got a decent amount of bamboo from that. And I just grab this. I can probably fill that in now. I have an actual pond over there. I should probably get rid of that too. That little hill blocks my view of the pond. I don't know. I'll figure things out. Again, I have a lot of time between episodes that I'm just really not between recording episodes that I really just don't take advantage of, like I guess I should. Like, I could really use that time to plan what I do next in this world, and I don't, for the most part. So I think I might give that a try. You know? Alright, where's this one oak log, probably, that's causing us to float? Here we go. There might be one more, though, because I feel like it wouldn't be floating. Well, no, this is kind of just in the middle. Okay. Ow. I don't know. Is it decaying? You can't pathfind to me, so I think I'm good. You're gonna be in a racing game, buddy. I feel like I did miss one. I'm gonna go rooting around in there a little more. Aha! There we go. That should do it. Oh, we've had 30 minutes just of chopping down trees and just from chopping down those trees and stuff. Alright, well, I guess let me grab the spoils from over here. I want to wait for the leaves to decay so I can get a good shot of the base. A little more cleaned up for the thumbnail. Let me grab the iron. Because that's what's just been going in the background, I guess. Like while I've been doing everything else. Oh hey, my electric's full. Make sure all of them. Okay. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full stacks, so I can get rid of these last 3. I'll stick this one extra in here. That should be all of the raw iron. Okay. Oh, and I will compress as much of this iron as I can. There we go. Two stacks and 2. Just about. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now let me grab... I'll ignore that for now. Let me grab the thumbnail. Let's say right here. There we go. And I'm gonna say that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!